this is Tammy D with my True Reviews. Welcome back to my channel, and please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and click your notification bell so you can get my next set of updated videos. So today I came to talk to you guys about my big chop. As you can see, I have cut all of my hair off. So essentially I cut my hair off because essentially I wasn't even planning. Initially, I wasn't even planning on cutting my hair. It's kind of the thing that just happened. So I have been looking into like the Gina curl and the Wave Nouveau because I like the look of the curl. I'm not sure if you all are familiar with the curly, that some people call it a curly perm, but you know, it's essentially like the reverse of a perm. So the one that straightens is essentially the one that curls. I was told that it's pretty good, you know, as far as defreezing your hair, giving you a more defined curl. I have really done a bit of research on it, so I wanted to give it a try for my hair and just see how my hair reacts to it. Initially when I got the because I decided to not do the Gina curl. The Gina curl supposedly by a woman that's out in Connecticut, and she's the one that supposedly originated the Gina curl. I've seen quite a few people online who have gotten that one, and their hair looks beautiful after it's done, but I felt like the Wave Nouveau is probably more the direction that I would go. It's similar to the Gina curl, but supposedly it's not as you can be a little more versatile with your hair with the Wave Nouveau supposedly versus the Gina curl. At least from my research, that's what I was made to understand, or at least that's what I gathered from the research that I did. Anyhow, I decided to go ahead and go with the Wave Nouveau, and at the time my hair was long. When I went into the shop to get it done, it was long because I wasn't planning on just having it short. So when I went in the shop to get it done, as you all know, I colored my hair. I did the different multiple colors of blonde in my hair, which I really did love. So I wasn't mad about it at all. But I'm not gonna lie, the blonde kind of damaged my hair. It took a hard hit. My hair took a hard hit because, you know, the blonde was so strong. So it pretty much like changed the texture of my hair almost. It almost felt like a Brillo pad. But with that being said, I was like, oh, well, you know, let me try to get the curly perm thingy or the Wave Nouveau and see how it works. Oh, yeah. And by the way, the Wave Nouveau is no longer called the Wave Nouveau. It's called Curl by Design. So that's essentially what I got. It used to be called the Wave Nouveau, but now it's Curl by Design. A lot of you guys probably already know about this because it's been around for some years at this point. It's just that I'm new to the game. So don't look at me crazy, but yeah, I'm very new to this whole thing. So yeah, I was like, you know what? I really like the look. I like the videos that I saw of the women who actually had gotten it. So I said, I'm going to get one too. So I went last month, and sometime last month, probably like the middle of last month, and I decided to go ahead and give it a try. So when I did get it put in, it was like, I did not like it. I really didn't, because it was like the pieces of blonde, everything else curled. So everything else was cute and curly, except for the parts that were blonde in my hair. And I had quite a few blonde pieces in my hair. They were just like stringy and straight. And it was really ugly, and you can tell it was like split-ends, like the blonde just wasn't cooperating with the rest of the hair. It looked really stupid. And so I was like, okay, this is totally not gonna work. It just, I don't know, it would just look real stringy and just crazy. So I was like, yeah, all the rest of it is cute except for the blonde parts. So the stylist that I met, I went to JCPenney hair salon to get it done because I ended up finding out from the stylist who typically does my weaves that they would be a good place to go and have it done. Shout out to my stylist, Shadera. Thank you, sweetheart. But she is the one that, you know, kind of directed me that direction. And I'm glad she did, because she's a really good stylist who, you know, if she knows you want something and she can't give it to you. I like the fact that she doesn't mind sharing the wealth and, you know, sending you somebody who can do the service that you're looking for. So shout out to her. That's a true stylist. Anyhow, so I did meet the stylist at the JCPenney salon, and she was like really, really cool and stuff. Really happy that I went to her. Her name is Belinda. So essentially, when I came to her and she put the perm in, we got to looking at my hair, and she was like, yeah, this is, I don't know. Are you feeling this? And I'm like, no, not really. And she was like, honestly, I feel like you might have to cut the blonde out of it. So, it was just a recommendation, you know. She was like, it's up to you essentially, but yeah, it's not gonna cooperate with the rest of the hair because your hair is kind of damaged from it. So I said, okay, I get that. So we decided to cut it some, and we cut it to about right here, almost like bob length. So she was like, go home, let's do it like the bob length. I didn't want to cut you too short, so let's see how this goes, and then if you like it, then you keep it. If you don't like it, then you can just try it out over the weekend, essentially, because this was a Friday when I went to her. So she was like, try it out, see how you like it over the weekend. If you feel like it's not for you and you prefer to just go ahead and do the big chop, then just come in on Monday and we'll go ahead and take care of that. So I tried it out on the weekend. I remember going home that same day and I was like, I am not feeling this at all. I did not like it. I hated it. When I tell you I hated it, I was like, it just looked like I don't have nothing done in my head. It looked crazy. I do not like it. Some people was like, oh, it's not bad, but it just wasn't for me. And so I did try it out Saturday. I tried to wear it Saturday, tried to mess with it Sunday. I remember calling her like on Saturday or Sunday, like, nope, this not gonna work. I'm cutting it off, like straight up. And she was like, well, you just started trying to. I'm like, I know I am dead set on this decision. I want to cut. Just cut it all off. If it gotta look like this, just cut it off. And so that Monday afternoon, I believe, I went back up. I sent her pictures prior of kind of the idea of a style that I might like, you know, if I got my hair cut short. And so she was like, okay, yeah, we can rock with that. So I went and we went ahead and just cut all the blonde out of my hair. And this is what I have. I did have like the little finger wave look on the sides and stuff. But it's interesting because now that my hair is growing out a little bit, it seems like the finger waves not laying like they were before. And plus I ain't feel like doing all that today. So I just kind of slicked the sides down and called it a day. And honestly, I love it during this time of year because it is so freaking hot outside and I don't have to do nothing but spray some water. I use, I think it's Luster Silk Curl Activator / moisturizer. And I kind of mix it with I think it's, what is that? It comes in an orange bottle. It's the Cantu Curl Activator. So essentially I put the Luster Silk moisturizer and water all over my hair. I slick everything back and then I kind of pull this or bunch it forward to kind of get the curl and then kind of scrub them around and then lay the sides down. But I use the Cantu Curl Moisturizer on the sides and the front because I can actually use that it lays my hair down even better. So the Curl Moisturizer, the Luster Silk, it'll lay it down, but it won't keep it down. But the Cantu is almost like I can't even explain it because it's heavier and thicker, so it lays it down almost, so I don't even need gel or anything like that, or what do you call it, edge control or nothing, because it does it for me. So I really like that. So I don't have to put like any edge control, nothing on my hair other than the curl activator with the moisturizer. And then I use the Cantu one. So I kind of mix them. So that's essentially what I've been doing to my hair ever since I've gotten it cut. And I love it because it's easy to maintain. Don't take as much time in the mirror, and I can get up and go. But yeah, I'll leave pictures of what the what my hair looked like in the little bob thing after she put the perm in her, after she cut it into the bob look. It wasn't giving what I would want it to give, at least. But I'm gonna add those pictures into the video. But if you have any questions about the the Wave by Design curly perm thingy, feel free to hit me up in the comments, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you might have about it. Also, feel free to tell me what you think about my hair, if you like it short or whether I need to grow it back out. The plan is to grow it back out, and I just needed an easy way to maintain it and just a good way to start it over. So my hair is growing pretty good since I got it cut. So I see nice, healthy, beautiful, fun hair for the future. But this is what I've done to my hair just as of recent. See, I don't know if you can see the back. I can't see the back. Hopefully you could. But this is essentially what I did to my hair. And so far, I love it. You know, I don't know if y'all like it, but I do. And that's all that matters. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about, I guess, the Wave by Design, or questions about the cut that I received, please feel free to put in the comment box. I will be happy to answer those questions for you. And that's all I got for you for today. Until next time, thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.